Hello, everyone, and welcome to this weekly collective tarot reading. Of course, you know me as the Shadow Seeker, and in this reading, I will be doing a collective reading that I perform every week for my beautiful collective of specific individuals, and we'll waste no time and jump right into the reading. So, as I was shuffling the traditional tarot cards, one card flew out in the upright position. It was the Page of Cups. And this is such a beautiful card, a lot of beautiful energy. And immediately, I'm just feeling this sense of some sort of new emotional beginning here with this particular card. I feel like this is spirit letting you know that there's a new beginning that is going to spark a lot of curiosity, a lot of new and wondrous beginnings in the emotional realm for you. And this may come as a bit of an unexpected surprise, but it's going to be very pleasant. And this really could be a sign to really trust and follow your intuitive, creative aspects, picking up on some energy of some sort of creative endeavor coming your way, or you falling into some sort of creative outlook on something. And this is also a thread of energy that I'm picking up on about being open with a curious mind here towards something that's going to spark a lot of emotional resonance for you. So there could be a lot of creative juices or creative energy really flowing for you right now, or some sort of new opportunity that could present itself in that particular aspect. And it just feels so fresh and so profound. That's the best way to describe this type of energy. So this is really, really interesting here. And obviously, Spirit wanted you to know this particular type of energy that I'm picking up on. And I'm also picking up on another thread where someone that could be embodying a lot of this creative flow of energy could be coming your way. So it could be, an indication of someone new. So it really feels really, really just bright, happy, almost like a blissful type of energy, if that makes sense. Okay, so we're going to open up this reading after this Page of Cups with a What's the Vibe card from the What's the Vibe deck. And we have the Consequence card. I'm sorry, it says Consequences. And it's in the reverse position. And normally these cards do not flip out in the reverse position, but it says bad choices, games, mixed signals. So that's an interesting card to start off this reading. So I'm picking up this energy here, and I feel like we're talking about a particular individual that is either someone that you're currently dealing with in your everyday life, or it could be a past energy. And wow, there's a slew of cards that flew out here. So we have the Laughter card, the Trapped card, the Hopeful card, and we also have the Envy card as well. So I'm picking up there's this thread of energy here. It's a strong thread of energy about some particular connection that you have experienced or you could be experiencing right now. And this person could give a lot of hot and cold energy. There appears to be a lot of good moments with this particular individual, obviously with the Laughter card, it's this light-hearted energy here, happiness, joy, healing, but then it seems like there's also equally this stuck unforgiveness feeling, or, a feeling of envy on this person's part, possibly with how things progressed in this particular situation here. And so I'm really feeling that something here within this connection, turned for the worst, or really I'm picking up almost an immature type of energy, if that makes sense, or if that resonates with anyone in the collective. So a lot of this page energy, when you really think about pages in tarot, you really think of this inexperienced type of energy, or, the energy of someone that is very youthful, and maybe a little bit naive with their approach to certain things or certain aspects of life. And so it really feels like, someone here, has a certain level of immaturity when they approached this connection with you, or there could have been a lot of immature elements. I'm picking up something about disagreements or arguments, or just, not seeing eye to eye with this particular individual. Now, this page doesn't have to be necessarily someone that is youthful, primarily. They could be someone of, age with you. And what I'm talking about is, if you're up there in age, like late 30s, early 40s, late 40s, they could be around your age group, but they could, have a youthful spirit about them, or a youthful way of doing things, but it could come across as very naive, or very, brazen is what it feels like. Or, just the way that they approach life, could be in this sort of way where there's like a certain level of immaturity in the way that they do certain things, or just a lot of chaos is what I'm kind of sensing here. So I feel like I need to get more information. I'm shuffling the other Oracle deck that I have, the Akashic Records deck. And we have the walk away card. Another card came out too, but we have the walk away card, and it says, "You're wasting your precious energy on something that will not bear fruit. It's time to turn your attention to things more aligned to your soul's purpose." And the other card that flew out with it is the card that says, "Consider the options. You've narrowed your focus to one desired outcome, and you might be missing a bigger opportunity. Open up and let the universe send you the highest possible result." So, what these cards are telling me here, what these messages are telling me, is there's something that was really detrimental about this particular connection. There is some element to it where this particular individual, really weighed you down, or really made you dim your light, or, was siphoning your energy in a way that really they were not bringing out the best in you, if that made sense. Maybe they weren't supporting you in a particular way, or maybe they were just bringing your energy down or siphoning your energy. It seems to be this element of you sort of clinging to this person, or this person clinging to you. And there seems to be some sort of need here to branch out away from this particular connection, because it seems like the more that you two are connected, it seems like things are not going to really progress for you in a particular type of way. So I know this seems really generalized, but I feel that this will look different for each individual within the collective. Wow, this is really turning out to be an interesting reading. So I switched to the traditional tarot here, and we have very strong earth sign energy. So that's Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And so we have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse position. And I'm really feeling here that whatever transpired in this particular connection, whatever resulted in some sort of negativity here for you, it really has shifted your focus. You appear to be this very nurturing spirit, this very motherly type of energy. You really uplift other people with your vibration. You are very nurturing for others, very empathetic. You really cater to other people's needs. And so, with that being said, with this card being in the reverse position, you have really shifted your focus from others to a singular position here. You're really taking back your energy. You're really focusing on yourself, on your personal growth, on what it feels like your spiritual growth as well. You're really nurturing yourself. You're really taking the time to really take care of your mind, your body, your heart, your spirit, and it's really showing in the physical here. And in doing so, you are finding that life can be way more rewarding and way more enriching when you really focus on yourself and you focus on your own desires. And this appears to come from this period of imbalance and disharmony here because we have the King of Pentacles, which is very interesting here that we have the King and Queen of Pentacles here and they're side by side. So it's very interesting energy dynamics here. So I feel that the people that I'm speaking to in the collective, they may resonate with a divine feminine type of energy and they may be dealing with the divine masculine here, but these are just energy dynamics. And what's also really interesting about the way that the King of Pentacles came out, it came out what I call inverted. So it came out horizontally. And so I usually read cards like this, both upright and reversed. And so what it seems like here is that you were really someone's source or this person's source of abundance. You really brought a lot of abundant energy into this person's life. But the way that they were siphoning your energy, the way that they were draining you, essentially, what really feels like they're draining your life force, they're draining your essence, they're draining your, spiritual power. It really created this imbalance here, of where you felt a lack mentality, a strong lack mentality, but you kept trying to battle that, you kept resisting. And so it seemed like, this particular individual got to you on, what feels like better days. There were better days that were had, but then there were some days where they really got the best of you, is what it really feels like. And so it's almost like this, yin yang type of energy is what I'm feeling, or the scales type of energy is what I'm feeling. And I'm feeling it very heavily here. It really feels like this person really drained you in so many different ways. And you really tried desperately to hold on to your beautiful high vibrational power. But it seemed like they found new ways to continuously siphon your energy here. And I can see that there's a lot of disharmony, especially right now with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse position. But I'm also sensing that there could have been some sort of third party influence, and this may not be another person. This could be, some form of addiction or some element in the 3D that could have been some sort of distraction or, really caused a lot of chaos within this connection or added to the chaos. I'm sensing something about gambling. I'm sensing something about, money dynamics, an imbalance of money dynamic for a particular individual. I'm sensing also that it could be a person, another person that could have came in between this particular connection. I'm sensing something about karma as well. So this is really very specific. So I feel like it's only going to resonate for certain groups of people within the collective. So only take that if it does resonate here. Let's see what else we can channel here. I'm shuffling the oracle cards again. We have the Take a Chance card, and it says, it's time to step outside your comfort zone. The world is waiting for you to take a chance. When you do, you'll be rewarded with newfound confidence and enthusiasm, and will begin to attract new results. So there appears to be this layer to this particular connection here where this person really had put you in some sort of, limbo state or, this state of waiting, this state of indecision when it comes to moving forward with something. And so Spirit is really urging you to really branch out and really see what it is that you may be missing when it comes to certain connections or certain avenues when it comes to life here. We have the waves card, which says emotions, worry, fear. So there's a lot of apprehension, there's a lot of worry when it comes to how you will move forward from this connection, how you will move forward into the unknown. There's a lot of ups and downs and a lot of instability and a lot of emotional resonance is what it feels like. It's very heavy, emotional energy. So, a lot of apprehension, a lot of tension, frustration. There could be a lot of emotional blockages, a lot of delays, a lot of feelings of feeling withdrawn or, feeling a lack, inadequacy. So there's a lot of things going on here, a lot of emotions that are really kind of coming to the surface here, but I also feel this strong block, this blocked energy of you trying to block out a lot of this, and trying to really kind of focus on something singular here, you're trying to block out a lot of the negativity or, block out a lot of these distractions or these things that are really taking you away from what it is that you're really trying to, what it feels like you're trying to manifest here or what it is that you are trying to grasp into the 3D, what you're trying to bring into the 3D, and what you're trying to achieve right now in your particular life circumstances. Okay, let's see what other messages here we can channel. This seems to be a really interesting reading, and I really don't have any particular intentions of where it's going. It seems like the messages are really just sort of flowing out right here. So let's see what else we can channel for the collective. Okay, wow, we have the Ace of Pentacles here in the upright position. And so this feels like a new beginning. This feels like a new opportunity in the 3D for you. So this can manifest in so many different ways. Could be a new job offer or some sort of unexpected sum of money coming your way, a new investment in something. You could be investing money right now. Not sure if that's necessarily a good idea, considering what's going on currently in the stock market. But there's also this other energy here where it seems like there's a lot of physical manifestations that are coming your way. But the thing that you have to remember, especially with this card, is that, these are new opportunities. So they're not necessarily guarantees that are coming your way, but, there is this tangible sense of something coming in for you in the physical. And it really strongly feels like it's surrounding money right here. That's the highest level of thread of energy that I'm picking up on right now. And a lot of this really is you really honing in on the law of attraction, you really being super fixated and super focused on career or finances here. And it really seems like because you are really embodying the law of attraction right now, you're really in tune with it. Your frequency is really high right now as far as manifesting in the 3D. It really seems like this is within your grasp. Now, whatever this new opportunity is, there could be a level of caution behind it, whatever it is that you're trying to bring into the physical here for yourself. We have the step back card, and it says you're being asked to step back from your life in order to gain perspective. When you're too close to a situation, it can be hard to make a decision. Span out and view your life from a distance so you can get the perspective needed. So, this could be a message here about, being careful what you wish for, really analyzing all the facts, before you sign on the dotted line, or really reading the contract, fully so that you know what you're getting into, if that makes sense. So there is this level of caution here with whatever it is that you're trying to bring into the physical or whatever may be coming your way. It may look too good to be true, if that makes sense. So, this is just a message here to see things from all perspectives before you really grasp it with your hands and really bring it into the physical. So, as I've said all that, we have the Knight of Pentacles in the upright position. So, this is definitely spirit saying here, to be patient with whatever it is, be practical with whatever it is that's coming your way in the physical. I gotta admit, we have a lot of earth sign energy here, in this reading. So, this is really interesting here. I've never had so much earth sign energy before. So, that's really significant here. So, but yes, there's this energy here where you're being asked not to move so quickly with something. You're being asked to look at something with careful consideration. I'm hearing slow and steady wins the race. It's really funny that I say that because I don't really hear things, I'm not clairaudient necessarily. My primary gift is clairsentient, so it's really all about feeling for me. But this is some sort of scenario here that is requiring a lot of perseverance and some sort of practical approach with whatever this opportunity is here. So it really is you really looking at it in a practical sense and really reading here, is this something that's really sustainable in a situation? So I'm really feeling that there's this need not to rush into whatever this particular opportunity is for you. And wow, we have here the Devil card in the reversed position. So this is interesting. I'm feeling something very specific here. I'm feeling that the reason why the Devil card here, what it's saying, it feels like there's this period of self-improvement and this chance that you've been offered here to regain some sort of power, regain your sense of self, if that makes sense. It feels like you're moving towards some sort of liberation or some sort of balanced connection here within the self. It really feels like you're letting go of something that was really truly toxic. And it almost feels like whatever this particular opportunity is, it could be some sort of toxic opportunity or something that could really lower your vibration, but you've made the conscious decision to let go of it, to not even align with it, because it's something that kind of brings you back to your past, if that makes sense. It's like a cycle that you're breaking free from, is what it really feels like. And I feel like this is a little ambiguous, in a sense, because I feel like as I said that, there could be these other cycles that you're kind of going through here. We could be talking again about that person that we channeled earlier in the reading, where, you're tired of those continuous cycles and you're breaking free from that in the physical, is what it feels like, but it is this purge or this release that I'm feeling here. And you're going to feel so much lighter, so liberated here, because apparently there's some sort of conflict, and it really was siphoning a lot of your energy. I know I've said that a lot during the reading here, but it really feels like something was draining your energy in a sense, almost like a vampire, or like, like an energy vampire or some sort of parasite, is what it feels like. It doesn't feel like an equal exchange. That's what it does not feel like. So that's the key here. So that's really interesting. To clarify this devil energy, we have the card that says stuck and lack. And it says you have all the resources you need to carry you through, whether it's financial, emotional, or physical limitations that you think you have. It is only ego-based fears taking over. Rein them in and don't give up. Okay, so I feel like we should begin to conclude the reading here. So the overall energy that we have here is, wow, okay, we have the Death card in reversed. At the bottom of the tarot deck, we have The beautiful sun energy, definitely one of my favorite cards. And then we have the Five of Swords. I'm sorry, it's the Five of Wands in the upright position. So this reading definitely highlights a lot of chaos, a lot of conflict, a lot of heated, passionate type of energy here when it comes to this particular conflict here with an individual or what it could be several individuals here. But there's this lighter energy with the sun card, there's this aligning to something so much better here as you are learning to pull your power away from a lot of these, conflicting energies that bring a lot of chaos, that bring a lot of heightened sense of emotions, is what it feels like. And the death card here is really highlighting this inner purge that you are experiencing or will be experiencing here. So there's definitely this personal purging of a lot of this negative energy, this gray matter that I usually talk about in previous readings. And you're letting go of that. There may be this thread of a resistance to change, but it feels like a very small thread here because it really feels like you have done some sort of shadow work or, inner work on yourself to release a lot of this negative energy here. So, okay, so we're going to conclude the reading here. Let's get a final message from the Oracle decks. Okay, so it looks like we have 3 Oracle messages here to conclude the reading. 2 of them from the Akashic Records deck and 1 from my Spiritual Messages deck. So the first message here is reach out. It says, you've isolated yourself and you are trying to do everything on your own. It's okay to ask for help, so reach out to ask for support at this time. That seems to be very specific here for the people that really, are within their power. They're very independent. They really feel like they can do everything on their own without help. This definitely talks about that withdrawal feeling that I felt earlier within the reading. The next card says Courageous Heart, and it says, it takes courage to follow your heart, especially when the path is unknown. Your heart knows the way. Trust it and let it lead to your true destiny. So this is definitely you surrendering to the flow state, really surrendering to the universe and really trusting the universe that it has your back, that you are able to accomplish the things that it is that you want in life. And our last message here, this message says, perhaps you are too reminded all too often just how quickly the phases in your life can shift. One change after another. You are learning to adapt and grow. Be kind and gentle with yourself. That definitely speaks to a lot of the energy in the reading because this reading really felt really interesting, especially with all the earth sign energy that we were picking up on, but also with the way that the reading was going because there seemed to be so many different messages here. So I want to thank everyone for extending their beautiful high vibrational energy to this reading as we concluded. And thank you so, so much for all your support, the beautiful collective that I channel into every week on Wednesdays. And I am sending you lots of love, light, and happiness. I hope you have a beautiful remainder of your day and your week. And I will definitely see you in the next collective episode.